and go.
Hi.
Hello. Here we are.
Yes.
This is so exciting. Okay, so we are here. I'm Mandy.
I'm Squirrel.
Hey, I'm Cassidy.
And Harley, that you all know. So we are here to do Taurus full moon tarot readings. And we're all doing this one because this is a big deal, because this Taurus full moon that is happening on the 31st of October, it's actually happening on Halloween. And hey, guess what else is happening on Halloween, everybody? We're having a great big full moon in Taurus festival. But we'll tell you a bit more about that later on, but you're all invited. But for now, we are going to do our full moon tarot readings. And there's going to be, this is going to be a community full moon tarot reading. There's going to be a message for every single star sign. So no matter what you are, you don't have to have a moon in Taurus for this to apply to you. The readings are going to apply, whatever star sign you are, it will apply whether your sun, your moon, or your rising sign is in that particular sign. So if you happen to know your sun, moon, and rising sign, there's going to be 3 tarot readings here for you by the end of this video, which is pretty cool. Okay, so as I said, the full moon in Taurus, it hits on the 31st of October. If you were here in the UK, I want to get this absolutely right. It's at 2:48 in the afternoon on that day that it's bang on. It is officially the full moon in Taurus. So you'll have to sort of work out your time zones sort of around that UK one. I don't know, kind of like if we want to say where we are, what time it would be. That might help people.
Yes. So in UK time, so the exact time of the full moon.
Yeah, it's 2:48 UK.
In UK.
What time will it be where you are, Harley, on that day?
5:48 p.m. my time.
And you are, do you want to reveal where you are?
I'm in Kuwait.
Sharon?
I'm in Georgia. It'll be 7:48 a.m.
Cassidy?
And I'm in the west coast of Canada, and it will be, I guess, 4:48 a.m. Yeah.
4:48 a.m. Will you be up?
Oh, I'm not going to miss this one for the world.
Fantastic. So just for the record, the moon enters Taurus the day before. And we won't go through all the time zones here, but in the UK, it enters Taurus at 9:20 in the evening, the night before. As I say, at 2:48 in the afternoon on the 31st, it becomes officially a full moon because it's directly opposite the sun. And it's there in Taurus until the 2nd of November, which will be the Monday, and it's there until 10 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so Harley, I know you want to briefly say what this full moon means and how to do a little bit of moon work. We're going to have a lot of advice on doing moon work at our festival. I mean, trust me, you will be all able to do the most amazing moon work. We're having a whole full moon ritual. I mean, it's going to honestly be something else. But just for the sake of this video, tell us a little bit about the Taurus full moon.
Okay, well, I'm feeling hopeful about this moon for several reasons. One, the moon's considered exalted in the sign of Taurus. Okay, so it's kind of like an honored guest in the sign ruled by another planet, and the ruler of the sign, Venus, happens to be at the same time in another sign that she rules, which is Libra.
We've got Venus, yeah.
Yeah, so the moon is dignified through this thing called exaltation, right? And Venus, which is ruling where the moon is also dignified by being in another sign that she rules, right? So that's something really good. Another good thing is that the two, traditionally more harmful planets, right, Mars and Saturn, are in no position to harm the moon at this time. Okay?
Fantastic.
There is no aspect between the moon and Mars, and there is a trine aspect, which is really positive between the moon and Saturn, which means that the constructive parts of Saturn are going to go out to the moon, like good types
Amazing.
of limits, you know?
Yes, and the other, I suppose, the other positive planet, Jupiter, is in the other Earth sign of Capricorn. So by sign, that would be a good connection.
Both,
So
both
this should
Jupiter and
be,
Saturn in
this should
Capricorn,
be good. This should be good.
Yes, yes. The only thing I'm seeing is that like there's a sign-based opposition between Venus in Libra and Mars in Aries. Mars is also strong in Aries because it rules Aries, but this opposition is by sign, not by degree. So it's not as intense as it could be for sure.
Okay.
You know?
That could
Yeah. And one thing
actually end up pretty good. That'd be some high sexual energy there.
It's very sensual, isn't it? It's a very sensual sign, Taurus. It's all about, you know, values and things that please you and real. It's very earthy.
We should have gotten some strippers for the festival.
Oh,
Not too late. It's not too late.
it isn't too late.
No strippers, no strippers.
Let's do it. Let's do these tarot. Oh, Carly just got one more thing to say. Yeah.
Because it's a synchronicity. I'm feeling that it's too much of a coincidence to be a coincidence. There's at the same time that the moon becomes a full moon, there's an exact conjunction by sign and degree between the moon and Uranus. So that's an outer planet. It's very dramatic. It's all about like very sudden, like sweeping changes. So I'm feeling that, you know, it would be a good time to kind of really try to attract really innovative ideas and innovative kind of energies, you know.
Love that.
Creating things, you know. So yeah, so up there, yeah.
So the way that we've kind of like decided to do this is Harley is going to read for all of the fire signs. Okay, so just remind us which signs you're reading for, Harley.
Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius.
So yeah, so if you've got sun, moon, or rising in any of those, listen out for Harley's readings here. I'm doing the earth sign, so yes, I am doing Taurus. I'm actually Taurus rising myself. So yeah, I'm doing Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Sharon?
I'll be doing the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces.
And not last but not least, the lovely Cassidy.
Yes, and I'll be doing the air signs, so Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini.
Marvelous. So we're just going to all have a little moment to focus on our shuffling and our tarot cards, and we're going to get a reading for each of those signs of a kind of a little bit of advice or a message that really relates to this full moon in Taurus energy, and yeah, and just kind of how to kind of like make the most of this opportunity. Okay.
Right, and I'm thinking because it's a full moon, it would be best to kind of to think about things that you might want to let go of, like things that no longer serve you, or to bring to fruition and completion things that you've already started.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, I'm ready to lay my cards down. So
all three at the same time?
We'll lay down all three cards, but we're only going to read them one at a time. Okay. Okay. Tell me when you're all ready.
I'm ready to go.
I'm always the slowest shuffler, I'm sorry.
Never ever let anybody rush your ding. Including yourself.
Absolutely. I usually say that when I'm giving someone a reading. I'll say, I'm going to just zone out here and I'll be back with you in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Thank you for your patience. We're back.
I'm going to put you on hold. Thank you for holding.
While we're waiting, Sharon, do you want to talk a little bit more about the festival, like how people can book tickets for the festival?
Booking can be done at www.thepomegranate.grove.com. on the festival page at the very top, there's the little scroll down where you can go to festival. You can also check out there all the events that are happening at the main hall, and you can come see what kind of special workshops we got set up for everybody.
Yes,
It's pretty exciting.
yes. There's a lot going on, a real lot. It's gonna, and it's international as we are. So yeah, it's gonna be amazing. Online, obviously. Right, I think he's ready to go. Just show us your spider before you start.
Yeah.
And they didn't do this on purpose.
No.
So they say.
Glittering spiders.
This is a full moon in Taurus tarot reading synchronicity.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to start off. We're going to do these in our astrological order, starting with Aries. And we're going to do, as I say, if your sun, moon, or rising sign applies to whatever, you know, whatever sign we are on, take it on board. You may have 3 readings by the end of this video if you happen to know your sun, moon, and rising. Take it away, Harley. Give us, what's the message for Aries?
So if your sun or moon or ascendant is in Aries, what's the message for you? Okay.
Good start.
Okay, all right. So if there are relationships that really mean a lot to you, that you've built up over a long period of time, but you've been feeling they're not working as much as you would like them to, and you've been hoping that they will work, it might be better just to let them go.
Oh.
Yeah, I got for you 2 of Cups. Reverse.
Wow.
Yeah.
There is a start.
So, and the lion here is like, it's just striking me as like this fiery kind of this fiery will to embrace the relationship and preserve it. Aries people, if you feel like you've been in a relationship that you value a lot, and you feel like your energy is driving you to just like seize it and preserve it, what you've been witnessing, what you've been experiencing in this relationship, all the things that are rubbing you the wrong way, the warning signals, you're not misinterpreting them. They're there because the relationship actually is not working. So if you are in such a relationship and there have been signs for some time that it's not working, accept the signs and let it go. That's the message.
Wow.
Tough one.
Sun, moon, rising in Aries, who are having problems with the relationship, use the energy of the full moon to let it go. Let's hope that the Taurus, message is, and it is a Taurus full moon. So let's hope that the Taurus message is positive. Okay, fingers crossed. I'm Taurus rising. Yay! This is great. Okay, this is very Taurus. This is very great. Yeah, I just feel this is actually a time for appreciating. It's very, very high value. Taurus is all about investment, not necessarily money. It's just investment of time and energy, who you spend time with, you know, who you value, you know, family, close friends, all that sort of thing. Spend time with them. And if you can't physically be with them, at least kind of be in contact with them. It is absolutely worth investing your energy into relationships with people who are important to you around the time of this full moon. You will benefit from it greatly, as will everybody. Any guesses, guys?
Mm.
10 of coins.
Well done, Sharon. You get the point.
Nice.
10 of coins. I'm very, very happy that came up for the Taurus full moon.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, put your energy where it's going to be appreciated.
And it's
Okay.
nice you got an earth card for the, yeah.
Yes, very nice. Very appropriate. Yeah,
Very Taurian and very stable. I
yes,
love it.
definitely. And very long term. It's about kind of long term established relationships, I would say.
Mhm.
All right.
Awesome. So I think it's Gemini now.
It is.
Yes. Okay. So, Sun, Moon, Rising sign in Gemini. What is the message we have for you? Okay. Yeah. So, what I'm picking up from this card is it's really a time to reevaluate what you allow into your space, and this can be in a very physical sense, like in your home, what sort of setup you have of physical things, but also whose energy you let come close to you. It seems like you're kind of holding on to some stuff that just is not and like I said, it can be physical. You can have physical things in your house, or it can be you've taken on a lot of people's gossip or negativity, things like that. It's time to really like look at those things, evaluate what they are, and like one by one take them gently up out of your house and out of your space. It just like you're holding on to things that are not, they're just, and it's not even that it's not serving you, it's just it just doesn't fit. It probably did fit at one point in the past. It could be things that are for some nostalgic reasons or things like that. You might want to keep a physical object or hang on to this memory, but there's something deeper of it that's quite disturbing for you. And every time you're in your space, whether that's time in your own head in a meditation practice, or you're sitting still, or you come into your house and every time you see this particular thing, there's something very deep that it triggers, and it's not right. It needs to go. So my advice for the Gemini people is to evaluate what's in your space, in your life, in your head, in your physical surroundings, and it's messing with you. It's messing with your head. It's gotta go. So
Wow.
take it out to get rid of it. Any clue what card that was?
Is it the Four of Coins reversed?
No, but I could see that.
My first thought was 6 of Swords, and then I went to 7 of Cups.
Okay. Kali, any guesses?
Space. Something in your space. I was thinking Queen of Cups reversed.
I went very kind of left field with this. I don't know. It's actually the 9 of Wands.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, I can see.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spend some time on that full moon. It'll do you good.
Yeah. Get all them sticks out the way, right?
Amazing. Okay.
Okay, if you have Cancer rising, sun, or moon, this is appropriate, I think. Now is not a time for pushing things away for Cancer. This is definitely a time to count your blessings and realize that things might not always go your way, but take a minute to see what is going your way and enjoy it and revel in it. You've got it good. And I know that Cancer can have a tendency to grumble about things and be contrary. So take a moment to tell the people around you that you're happy they're around. And
I'm really happy you're all around.
yeah. And I guess if I were to give you any advice of something to push away, just take a break from the grumbling. It'll do everyone around you good, including yourself.
Wow.
So I kind of went left field on this, so I'll just show you. It's
Okay.
the Queen
Oh,
of
I thought that.
Pentacles.
I was gonna say
Oh,
either Knight of Cups or Queen of Pentacles. Yeah.
Ah, Colleen, I should have let you guess.
yeah. Appreciate what you've got. Yeah.
Yeah, because she's got a lot.
Yes.
But
Yes.
Cancer can grumble. Love Cancer, obviously, but it very contrary at times. So,
Round 2. Okay. Let's start.
fight. No.
Yeah. Okay, Khalid. Who is the next reading for?
Well, it's for Leo.
It's for you and Sharon.
Yay!
Exciting. Yeah.
And for Cassidy as well, because she's got Leo rising.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, what Sharon said, I was good for me because I have moon in Cancer. Sharon and I have our sons in Leo, and Cassidy has her ascendant in Leo. So
Yeah. And I have my moon in Gemini and
Me
my
too.
my rising
All
sun.
3 of us, yeah.
Poor Khalid.
I'm happy.
Gemini
I'm
first.
happy with my domicile planets. Good, they're
Yeah.
all okay. So for Leo, what's the message?
Drum roll, please.
Okay, so this is definitely about letting go again. And it's letting go of it's not only objects, but it's like letting go of habits, even communication patterns that make you feel like you have the upper hand when you're dealing with people. It's okay for you to kind of to feel vulnerable, to be in a vulnerable state. Okay, whether that state is actually one of vulnerability or not, it could just be in your head. But now it's time for yourself to make yourself more vulnerable, more exposed. Holding on to things that give you the sense that you're in a position of advantage and you're secure, that's not good for you at this time, especially if you want to do some moon work. Yeah, just getting rid of that mindset. If it's a very coveted possession that makes you feel secure, I'm getting a sense that this your attachment to the sense of security is very strong now because of this global pandemic situation that we're in. It's like holding on to this thing that gives you a sense of security because everywhere around there's like the menace of sickness and possible death, you know. Actually push yourself to be more vulnerable. So whatever it is that you have and whatever it is that you do, that makes you feel like I'm in a strong position now, I'm safe, you know. Let go of that and just force yourself to accept that you are on the same level as everyone else and that there's no particular reason why you should be in a position of advantage, in a safer position, you know. So any guesses?
7 of Wands.
Oh,
What was that, Mandy?
5 of Swords.
No, it's the 4 of Pentacles reversed.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Let go of it. Just let go of the sense like I have to be, and you know, in my comfort zone, and everything has to be working in my favor, except that it won't.
That's
Not
a very letting go
Mhm.
energy, isn't it? It really is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Virgos. Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. What is the message for you on this very compatible with Virgo, Taurus, full moon? Oh, nice. Okay. So, yeah, I'm actually kind of like really feeling Virgos, allow yourselves to kind of actually really kind of move forward and enjoy it, be enthusiastic about it, whatever it is, kind of like, I think you can kind of like turn up the energy, throw yourself into it, like whatever it is, whether it's letting go of something, moving on from something, or just embracing and enjoying something that you've already got. But I just feel I'm just feeling very, very much Virgo, forget the details, just have some fun on this full moon. You've done all your analyzing and whatever. You know what it is you want and what you don't want. So just kind of make the decision, move forward with it, but do it with a big smile on your face. Have fun. That's what I'm getting from the Virgos.
Sorry, you said
Still
forget the
Virgos to forget the
details.
details.
I was that's what I mean. Forget the details. I was like, that's Virgo hell.
Yeah, yeah. It's not about the details. It's just about the kind of like the spontaneity now. Just go for it.
Cool. That's going to be hard, but if they
Yes.
take that advice,
They won't
it'll be
regret
worth
it.
it. Yeah, that's
Any guesses before we move on?
Eight of Wands reversed.
No.
ooh.
Ready? You were sort of barking up the right tree.
Eight of
The
coins.
Knight of Wands.
Oh, Knight of Wands.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yes. I see it.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. So, Cassidy.
Now we're gonna hop over to Libra.
Libra.
Libra, what is your message? Oh my god, this is hilarious. I'll tell you why in a second. Okay. Libras, what do you need to do this full moon?
That's my rising.
Yeah, thank you. Libra, sun, moon, or rising. Yeah. Okay, so I don't think you've been hugely honest with how you've expressed yourself. And this is the perfect time to kind of realign with how you want to be presented and how you actually feel you are. And this is not the same as saying, look for that validation in other people and present yourself in a way that you want to be perceived, but to more so align your self-image and from a physical way and just the way you carry yourself much more to who you are authentically. Because how it's coming across is it's almost like resentment, or there's a little bit of pent up something here that is just saying to me you haven't really been able to show the part of yourself that is really deeply who you are in many different ways to certain groups of people. Maybe there's some groups of people you could show this part of yourself to, but others you're kind of still putting on different costumes, sort of thing. So the real guidance I'm seeing here for you, Libras, is work to align yourself, how you carry yourself, how you dress, how you really show up. Align who that person is with who you are better than the way it is now, because it's coming across as a bit of a costume, and it's that pent up anger or resentment within you for not and it's not a judgment, right? Like, it's not you in many circumstances maybe you had to show up that way, but now is the time to really get that more in alignment and let that be a process, but show up exactly with who you are in all of your glory. And so
Oh,
and
stop.
The strength
No.
reversed?
It is actually the Queen of Wands reversed.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
A person and cat in both cases.
This is why I found it was funny, because when I pulled a card when I was about to adopt this little one here, this was the card that I got, and it's black. And I was, as soon as she jumped on my lap, I was like, I wonder if the Queen of Wands is going to show up in this reading.
There
Aw.
she is.
So that's why I thought it was funny. So
wow.
that's for you, Libra.
Very nice.
So
Okay,
Scorpio.
wow. Scorpio.
Trying to figure out how to say this without being rude.
All right, I have no Scorpio.
Scorpio, you don't always have to be right. You're coming across high-handed on certain situations. If there's something that you feel has been unfair to you and doesn't feel like you're getting your just due, reevaluate and get the whole story, not just your side of the story. A lot of times we'll only be able to focus on our side of the story, and it's so unfair. It's so unfair. But in this case, with what's going on, if you feel something is really unfair, sit down and really look at it and talk to the other people involved and find out the other side of the story too, because it's not as unfair as you feel like it is. And right now, things aren't really all that great for anybody. So it's not like you're being picked on. And if you take the time to find out what's really going on instead of putting all your energy into being right, things will go a lot more smoothly. So
Is it justice reversed?
it is justice.
Oh, it's actually justice. Okay.
Yeah, it is justice.
Yes.
Yeah. Putting too much energy into proving you're right. And
Right.
seriously, once you get to a certain point, if nobody's listened to you, they're not going to listen. It's time for you to start listening.
Yes.
That's really lovely.
Yes, it really is. Whoa. So we have one more round to go.
Yes. Sagittarius.
Sorry, Molly.
Wait,
the
wait.
Oh.
Finish them. Okay, I had to. I'm sorry.
Wow, this is the third reversal. Okay.
No, not a good month for
Wow,
fire.
this is good. This is one of the best cards to get reversed for
So
sure.
this is for Sagittarius.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So for Sagittarians, if you've spent a lot of time holding yourself accountable for things that are going wrong around you, many things going wrong around you on many levels, now is the time to let that go. That kind of, it's a psychic trap and it's really bad. It can leave you feeling like you're powerless, and you're a victim of your circumstances. And take this time to just release this mindset. It's very subjective. It doesn't have much basis in reality. It's a kind of victim mentality that developed over time because of this tendency to feel like you're responsible for setting things right, over here and over here and over there and over there for other people, you know, many different situations. Let go of that sense of responsibility that is making you feel that everything that flops around you reflects something flopping in yourself. Okay? So any guesses?
5 of Pentacles reversed.
No. 10 of Swords reversed.
Oh.
At least it's reversed. Like you said, best reversal to get.
Sorry?
Best reversal to get, like you said.
Yes, that's definitely better
Yeah.
reversed. Wow.
Yeah.
This is a bit like University Challenge, isn't it? I don't know whether they have that in where you are in the world, but where they all sit there on the panel and say what they think it might be. But anyway, shall I go for it? Capricorn.
You don't have to, but I love it.
Capricorn. So again, there is that relationship between Capricorn and Taurus. Is it going to be good? Jupiter is in Capricorn at the moment. So even though Jupiter doesn't like being in Capricorn, it is a positive planet. So
let it be good, Mandy. Capricorn rising here. Let it be
let
good.
it be good.
Isn't Saturn in Capricorn for this full moon too?
Saturn is. Yeah, I'm just thinking that Jupiter is a positive energy. So I'm trying to put the spin on it, but we will see. Oh, okay. So forget everything I just said. Capricorn. Yeah, I mean, again, it is all about, I think this is very ego driven here. It is about kind of not kind of, you know, if you can't win them all, if you've had some kind of like projects or situations or whatever that did not go according to sort of, you know, like it didn't go as well as you hoped it was going to go. So what? It's kind of like, so what? Life is not always, you know, there will always be somebody's gain is always somebody else's loss, and vice versa. It's the kind of like the rule of nature that I'm getting here. So with Capricorn, I would say this is going 2 ways for me. I would say if things are going well for you, remember that's probably been at somebody else's expense. And if things have not gone so well for you and it was somebody else's gain, in the grand sort of scheme of things, this full moon, it lasts a couple of days. The moon is a cycle. Life is full of ups and downs, and learn that lesson on this full moon. That's my message for the Capricorns.
Okay.
Wheel of Fortune?
No.
Two of Coins reversed?
No.
No.
Go on, Cassidy, have a go. Just stumped.
Wait, no. That was a Page of Cups reversed?
5 of Swords.
There he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
I honestly felt the energy of the whole thing, not just him, the winner. It's like you win some, you lose some. It's just always there in the situation. So
Yeah.
accept that.
Nicely.
Whatever kind of side of the situation you are on, there's more to it than just kind of like your perception of it.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Okay. Cassidy, over to you.
Thanks. To Aquarius.
Aquarius.
Yes, Aquarius. Yes.
Yes, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Mandy and I are both Aquarius Sun. So this will be partly for us. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, the message I'm getting from this is the thing, whatever's, here's it in short, and then let me explain it. Whatever has been contained or, you know, gestated or has had its time to bake in the oven, if you will, it is now time to let it out. And this can be, it's coming across more so as a creative type thing, but also in terms of just being very, being selective about who you're being vulnerable with, being very selective about who you share certain parts of yourself, certain things that you create, anything that's been, that's taking a good chunk of your time, either it was something you created or, like I said, a part of yourself. When you go, like I said, it is time to share it with people, but I wouldn't say just let the floodgates out and say this message to the world, right? It's a little bit more contained than that. So if there's something that you're wanting to test out, or like I said, when you're being vulnerable or you're sharing this thing that's been very important to you, and I think it has a lot of potential, whatever it is. When you go to share it, that part of you or the thing, be selective at first. Maybe do like a trial run, do like a soft launch, do something like that. I don't know. There's really something here in being, it is time to now share this idea or this concept with other people, but in a way that's very selective, and that's going to help it grow and mature and solidify, and you're going to get all of the edges kind of sand down, and it's going to look exactly how you're wanting it to. So yeah, that's the message I have for Aquarius folks.
Sharing it with selective people.
Yeah, it'll probably be a bit difficult to do.
Is it 6 of coins?
I'll just go ahead and show you. It's the world reversed.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like the wreath kind of broke open, but it didn't totally dissolve for me today. So it's
That's cool. I like that.
letting certain people in, but it's not ready for
Everybody. Yeah.
You need some more input. And that's another part of that too. Don't be afraid to get some input or advice from other people.
Kind of like a beta test.
Yeah, exactly.
Lovely.
And last but not least, Sharon.
Pisces.
Yes.
Oh, Pisces, you are going to be so totally in your element. Not element like astrologically, but elements where you just this is a very good time for you. Use this opportunity to be your badass creative self. It is time for you to live up in your imagination and bring that world inside your head somehow to the real world. This is a really good time for you to pull from your imagination, put it on paper, put it into a video game, not playing a video game, making a video game. It is time for you to solidify the reality in your head to our reality. We want to see the stuff that's going on in your imagination. And this is a great time to pull it out. Do it. Do it. Just do it. Don't ask questions.
Oh God, I want to be a Pisces.
Me too.
I want to be a Pisces too.
Yeah.
This card, you'll understand when I show it to you. Just a lot of writing. If you do write poetry, stories, anything, share it with somebody, show somebody. You're hiding who you truly are. And if you can let one other person send it to the, what are they called? Agents or publishers. This is a good time for Pisces to become reality, their imagination, share the stuff in your head. It's amazing.
Oh my God.
Not the Seven of Cups.
The good call though. You're gonna, when I tell you the card, you're gonna be like, what? But then when I show you the card, it's the Wheel of Fortune.
Wow.
And all those little bad boys up there with their books, bringing the
Yes.
stuff out of their heads.
Nice.
And the
Yeah,
wheel
your
is up.
fortune is good. Yeah.
The wheel is up. That wheel, let me tell you something, Pisces, that wheel is constantly turning. Do it now, move. So,
Yeah.
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 That's amazing. Well, that was brilliant, everyone. That was so nice to sort of like do it all between us.
That was
Yeah, I really
fun.
enjoyed it.
That was really, really fun. And we are going to have to fly because we have a meeting now for our festival. So we will put all the contact details in the notes for this video, yeah. And if you happen to be watching before the 15th of October, you've still got time to get an early bird ticket. So that's kind of important to be said as well.
Yeah.
Any other parting words before we head off?
That
I
was
just wanted to
fun. Oh, go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry. I was just gonna
Cassidy.
say, like for the festival, included in your ticket is a free live mini reading with one of us.
Yes,
So if you want a personal message for you specifically on the full moon,
absolutely.
it's
Yeah.
whatever. Bring your question. Maybe it's not about the moon. Maybe it's something else going on in your life. But it's a free reading included in your ticket. So
Yeah.
and yeah, we'll all be there. So I'm very excited. This was really great. Thanks, Mandy, for allowing Sharon and I to join
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Yeah.
little reading videos here. This was fun.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Any parting words, Khalid?
Yeah, and one of the presentations that is part of the main event is going to be a demonstration of how Astro-Tarot works on a very customized personal level.
Yes.
So if you're going to be the lucky winner for that, Mandy and I are going to do a reading for you, to figure out what Venus in the sky is, how is it affecting your birth chart specifically
Yes.
at the time of the festival. So that's something to look forward to.
Yes.
I want
Yeah.
to win that. I want to win that. I don't think I'm eligible though.
You need to have a ticket, and then you'll be eligible for.
Yeah. But it's not just about readings. I mean, in the festival, we've got entertainment, we've got competitions, we've got games. Yeah, we've got all sorts of magic of different descriptions. So,
And we have a costume contest, y'all.
yeah. Yes, if anyone can beat our spiders.
Yes. Spider glamour.
Okay. Right. Okay, well, thank you very much for all coming, and see you soon. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye bye.